Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Mahabharata 25. You may remember that Pandu decided to stay in the forest and not go back to Hastinapura. Kunti and Madri, his wives, discarded all their jewels and costly silks and gave them all to the departing messengers. Hearing about the renunciation of Pandu, the city of Hastinapura was sunk in woe. Bhishma was very much grieved at the unfortunate happenings. As for Ambalika, her eyes rained tears incessantly. It was not possible for anyone to console her. Bhishma felt that the burden was once again placed on his shoulders. With the powerful Pandu as the commander and ruler of the kingdom, and with the wise and gentle Vidura as the mentor of the blind king, Dhritarashtra, Bhishma thought that the weight of the kingdom had been lifted off his shoulders. But now it was evident that his short respite was over. He had to rule the kingdom again. He knew not for how long. The ice which had entered his heart on that unforgettable day when he renounced the world and the joys of the world for the sake of his father, hardened further. Bhishma felt that he was impervious to all hurts. Chapter 12, the birth of the Pandavas and Duryodhana. Pandu spent several years in the forest. He was happy in his own way, since he had renounced all things that threatened to cause unhappiness. However, as time passed, a new worry entered his heart. He wanted children. He heard that a man with no sons was doomed to hell. His worry was immense. One day he was talking about it to Kunti. He could not take her, that was for sure. So he asked her if she would, for the sake of his salvation, produce a child for him with a rishi for companion, as his mother had done. Kunti was not for it. She was angry with him. She said, "My lord, you are my lord and master. I chose you as my husband long ago. I will be with you in heaven or hell. When you die, I'll die with you, and after this curse cannot hold. We will get children then. Please do not try to coax me to do something which I cannot bring myself to do." Pandu could not rest in peace. Days and nights he spent in misery, thinking only of his unborn children. Finally, taking pity on the king, whom she loved immensely, Kunti said, "My lord, I can cure your depression. I have it in my power to do what your heart desires." She told the king of her girlhood days, of the visit of Durvasa to her father's court, and the boon granted by Durvasa. Oh, the king's joy was immense. He talked it over with her. He decided that a son born of Dharma would indeed be a worthy son. "He will be a son," said the king, "who will be remembered in after times. The personification of Dharma himself. My son will uphold my name for all times." In that picturesque forest garden of Satyashringa, Kunti invoked the Lord of Dharma. On an auspicious day, when all the stars and planets were favorable, Kunti gave birth to a son born of Dharma. A voice from the heavens proclaimed that this child was the perfect image of righteousness, and for this quality in him, he would be famed throughout the world. The child was named Yudhishthira. Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. Please come again.